Okay, we're gonna be making a blown ink monster. There's a super cool artist who does this, and I'll try to link him in my video so you can see. What we're gonna do is I have a bowl of water. I squeeze some black paint in it. You can use tempera, acrylic, any water-based. And I'm just gonna stir it up like this so that I have some thinned out black water. You want it to be pretty dark. So I'm gonna put a little more black paint. Normally I would use India ink with this, but I don't have India ink at home, so I'm just using what I have, and you can do that too. What we're gonna do is you're gonna take a straw, and I'm just gonna cut off a little piece. You don't need a big piece. And you're going to take your brush that you've dipped in, and you're just gonna plop some black on your paper. And then you're gonna use your straw to blow it around. So you can turn your paper while you work. And you can do a couple of these on a page. I just do them one at a time. They'll be all different shapes and kind of abstract. So these are the 3 shapes. It takes a little while for them to dry, and you can kind of blot them if you want with a paper towel, but we're gonna let these dry for just a few minutes. And then I'll show you our next step. So once they've kind of dried, or you've like taken a paper towel and blotted them off, you can do either one. We're gonna take a Sharpie, a skinny Sharpie, and turn these in to monsters. So you can turn them either way you want. You can add some extra details, but this is kind of your base for what your monster is gonna look like. So you can kind of turn them around and figure out maybe where you want the eyes. So for this one, I'm just gonna take this line and add, because these already look like eyes to me. So I'm just adding some detail. And then I'll leave that. So you don't want to change it too much, but you do want to add where you can kind of color in or add details. So takes a minute to look at and figure out kind of like, oh hey, I need some shoes, or they may not have shoes. It's just kind of using your imagination and being creative, giving your chance to just use some creativity and come up with your own design. Give them some eyebrows. And let's do some eyelashes. And then, so for that one, I'm probably going to be done with that. And then let's work over here. And you can kind of spin your paper and figure out which part you want to be the top, which part you want to be the bottom. I think I'm going to make this an eye. And then these are going to become wings. These are going to be teeth. And this is going to be the bottom teeth. coming out from behind. So it's really just up to you. You can make these however you want. You can add color to them. They can stay black and white. You just want to create these little fun little monsters. And then let's see, for this last one, I'm gonna make him have more rectangle boxy eyes. And then these can be little hands. My other hand's over here, kind of behind these two legs. And then let's draw him. Some little boots, so he's kind of hunched over. And then we'll make this kind of his mouth. And there's his nose. And let's see, let's add some cool little bumps down his back. And I think that's what I'm going to do for that. So you can leave these black and white like this. You can cut them out. It's just kind of for fun. Or you can go back and add some color if you want to them. So if you want to give them some color, add some more details, draw some clothes, a hat, whatever fun details you want to add. This is just a fun, kind of relaxing for me, project where you get to be creative and use your imagination, and it's not a step-by-step, you do what I do, which I really like. I hope you guys enjoy this project. It's a super fun one for me. It's one of my favorites I like to do at school, but it's just a lot of fun. Don't forget to sign your art when you're done.